that Tank is over. He had the lessons, getting his lessons of what he got to do, take us the rest of the way.
You pull up with. We ain't see Calvin. Yeah.
Calvin was there.
Okay.
Calvin was there.
Okay.
I think he came a little late, though. I spoke to him.
During Gervonta Tank Davis's recent bout against Lamont Jr., a leaked audio clip revealed a tense moment between Davis and his longtime trainer, Calvin Ford. In the corner between rounds, Ford tried to wipe sweat from Davis's face while giving him instructions, but Davis cut him off, saying, "You gotta stop and listen to me." The exchange marked a rare public display of frustration from Davis toward Ford, hinting at possible communication issues during the fight. The moment added to an already controversial night, which also featured a disputed night. Following Tank Davis's recent fight, a notable post-bout moment drew attention to his relationship with longtime trainer Calvin Ford. As the match ended, Ford approached Davis in what appeared to be an attempt at a congratulatory hug. Instead, Davis seemed to sidestep the gesture, moving past Ford to interact with others at ringside. The public display of distance has fueled speculation about possible strain in their partnership. The Davis-Ford relationship has already faced turbulence in recent months. Around 3 months ago, reports surfaced suggesting the two had professionally parted ways. In an interview, Ford addressed the matter, saying, "People often don't understand my struggles, my convictions, and my feelings about certain things, but I understand them." Davis also shared his own perspective, framing the separation as part of his personal growth and a...
Tank don't fuck with Coach Cal. When Tank was walking up, it looked like Coach Cal was about to give him that hug like you always do, and Tank just brushed him off like, "Fuck out of here, nigga." Whoop, excuse me. Fuck out of here, nigga. Now it seems like Coach Cal on point, so you're not paying Tank no mind. And Tank go over here, he go to this nigga, and watch this shit that he do. He gonna lift his jacket up, and like, our conversation is a secret, I don't want him to hear it, type shit. Like, yo, what's up with Coach Cal and Tank? They really don't fuck with each other? Like, what? And he brush him off again, like, "Don't touch me," type shit. Like, you see, type.
In Tank Davis's fight against Lamont Roach, his trainer Calvin Ford noted that Davis failed to elevate his performance to the next level, as many had anticipated. Ford pointed out that Davis missed key opportunities to take control and dominate, instead allowing the bout to remain competitive. He explained that in the past, Davis has relished dishing out sustained punishment.
He just went down, he just, like you said, we looked at 3 rounds. Brian was calling out, "Yo, I need 3. We got 1. I need 2. He got the 2. But he forgot where he was at. He thought he was still in the 8th round. He thought he still had rounds to go.
Thought he still had rounds to go. He thought he was in the 8th round.
He was good. We just couldn't figure out why he wouldn't pick it up.
Right.
Roach, on the other hand, rose to the occasion and showcased his skills, making the fight far more competitive. Ford observed that while both fighters took calculated risks, Tank didn't push the pace or impose his will as he had in past performances. There were key moments where Davis could have created more separation, but instead, the bout stayed close. Ford hinted that sometimes a tough fight can serve as a wake-up call, helping a fighter refocus and return to their true form. He also credited Roach for his preparation and toughness, noting that he absorbed shots that would have hurt most opponents.
Just for a little bit, and we'll fix that. But nevertheless, I think that made that fight a draw.
This question is for Coach Calvin Ford. This is Matt from Brunch Boxing. Now, we know that Tank has talked in the past about retiring, leaving the game of boxing. As someone that's had Tank since basically he was a pup and you phrased him as a boxer and a man, what would you like to see Tank do after tonight?
I like to see Tank to do what he want to do. I said at the last press conference. Y'all got to understand, them guys been doing it since they blew it. This might energize them again. Oh, yeah.
In fact, he backstage right now talking about he want a rematch. So,
backstage, you want to go to the gym right now.
yes, that's what he said. So I think that retirement stuff's out the door.
Yeah, so.
Right here.
Chris Murray, Philadelphia Sunday Sun. I gotta ask this question in the sense that you said, Cal, this was Cal before, and for Coach Berry as well. You said before the fight that you wanted to see him take his game to another level. What didn't he do in this fight that that you felt he could have done and whatnot, and pretty much opened the fight up to being a draw?
Well, like I said again, they've been knowing each other since they were in Roach. He stepped up for the cause. He stepped up. You know what I'm saying? And again, Tank history, I always sit there and tell you, I don't like knockouts, like punishment. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes things gotta happen to make you get back to where you belong at. You know what I'm saying? And that was a good, skillful ass fight. Skillful. Both of them wouldn't take certain chances, some of them take chances, you know what I'm saying? We seen, it was like we was on a boat and it was just like this, you know? But we thought he could have did more.
Thought he could have did more, and hack off to Lamont Roach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was prepared.
Yeah.
There were shots that he took
Yeah.
that the average person would have went out on. And he took, pretty much Tank was sitting on the uppercut and he threw it and he was able to catch some of those uppercuts. So yeah, you got to give him credit.
The relationship between Gervonta Tank Davis and his longtime trainer Calvin Ford has recently become a major talking point among boxing fans. Speculation intensified after a post-fight moment in which Davis appeared to sidestep Ford's attempt at a congratulatory embrace, choosing instead to interact with others at ringside. The gesture didn't go unnoticed, sparking questions about the current state of their partnership. Social media quickly lit up with reactions. One Twitter user, Nathan Errol, pointed out a notable shift in their dynamic. He made Calvin Ford the second trainer, and during the fight he told him to stop telling him what to do. I knew it was going to be a bad night after that. Tank. Without Calvin equals not champion. Every time Tank has won, it's been right after Calvin gave him instructions. Trying to be bigger than the program never works. The comment underscored concerns that Davis's decision to demote Ford could negatively impact his in-ring performances. Ford has been far more than just a trainer to Davis. He's been a mentor, guiding him from the early stages of his career to the top of the boxing world. Any perceived rift between them could have serious implications for both their personal relationship and Davis's future success. Tensions seemed to spill into the spotlight during Davis's recent fight against Lamont Roach Jr. in the middle of the bout. As Ford attempted to offer tactical advice, Davis interrupted, saying, "You gotta stop and listen to me." The exchange, caught on audio and quickly circulated online, fueled further talk of discord. Some observers viewed the moment as a sign of disrespect. Journalist Marcos Villegas tweeted, "Tank telling Calvin, 'Listen to me,' shows disrespect." Many in the boxing community emphasized that mutual respect and communication are essential in a fighter-trainer relationship, warning that public dismissal of advice can undermine the trust and collaboration that have been crucial to Davis's rise. While the exact reasons for the friction remain unclear, the incident has cast a bright spotlight on the internal dynamics of Davis's camp. Ford has since acknowledged that his role in Davis's career may have run its course, saying he's already imparted all the lessons he could. He described their time together as an amazing journey filled with success and growth, but suggested it was time for Davis to continue on his own path. The split has left the boxing world wondering how Davis will fare without the man who helped mold his championship skills. Fans and analysts alike are watching closely to see whether Davis can maintain his dominance without Ford's guidance, or if this separation marks a turning point in his career.